Alright, so at this point I've basically gone through the first mission of Disciple Sacred Lands. So I didn't really get to do this properly, I guess, with the dwarves, so I basically just want to sort of do a little bit of tutorial basically for teaching this game how it basically works and stuff like that, so let's just get into it. Alright, so getting into this game, for those who basically play the Heroes of Might and Magic series, you probably have a good idea how this game sort of basically plays. And that music is a little bit annoying in the background, so let's just turn it off for a moment. Boop. Alright, so that's basically off for a moment. Alright, so for those who basically play Heroes of Might and Magic, you basically have a very similar sort of concept to that sort of game, where you basically have a party that runs around the map, or parties running around the map, doing various objectives, gathering resources, getting stronger, and dominating their objectives and stuff like that. Disciples is a little bit different though than Heroes of Might and Magic because it's got a couple of things basically working a little bit differently with it. So unlike basically Heroes of Might and Magic, you don't go around to grab say this gold here of units, but you let your terrain basically sort of envelop it and basically basically gain access to it. And unlike basically with Heroes of Might and Magic, you basically don't have armies so to speak, but you have a small little squad basically guys. So instead of basically having a bunch of footmen basically running around with, we basically have our fighters here, and they basically upgrade these guys as opposed to being sort of but the upgrade structure for you start to upgrade units. And here basically you buy the basic units and sort of upgrade them as you go along. But anyhow, before I continue, let's just talk a little about these units and stuff like that. So I'll note that basically this is sort of break it down for all the different factions here. All these different factions the Empire, the Undead Hordes, the Legions of the Damned, the Mountain Clans, they basically have a units basically described in 4 different ways. So those 4 different ways are basically the melee units these guys over here. They have their casting units. They have their ranged attack units, which are basically sort of anti-casters, but whatever. And then they have their support units. And I'll note that basically for the different factions, they're all sort of different in how they basically orient themselves around these units. So basically everyone basically has their fire units and stuff like that, but each of the factions fire units are all very different for how they basically work. So I'll note that basically for the Empire here, they basically have this sort of line right here, and the Knights basically so basically tanking unit that does damage and has good HP. But all the different factions basically have usually have a sort of side unit basically can explore as well. So I'll note that basically for the humans here, they basically have access to Inquisitors, which basically are not basically as tanky as the other guys, but they have mind immunity. So these guys are very resistant to undead scare tactics so to speak, which will be very useful for this mission. They're also useful to not run away from foes as well, which is useful for a couple the Legions of the Damned units as well. But whatever. And I'll note that basically this is something to note by the way, because as you go through the different factions and stuff like that, they all have sort of a different sort of mindset to basically how they basically play. So I'll note that basically the Undead Hordes by the way, they have very similar to the Empire here, tanky units and stuff like that down here, but then we still have these special units as well that aren't necessarily oriented to mind immunity, but they'll be oriented to their own sort of units and stuff like that as well. So you'll basically see that as we go along, but I'm not basically going through this stuff right here. We basically have 2 sets of units right down here. We have basically over here we have casters and stuff like that, and by the way, there's basically support unit right there. This is sort of before I actually jump into this mission here, we're just gonna quickly back out of here for a moment, and I'll just jump into one of these this standalone quest base over here. So let's just jump into Ashes to Ashes for a moment. And you can basically choose a race in this one, so let's just run over here to Legions of the Damned for a moment. So I'll note that the Legion of the Damned are basically one of the other factions in this game here. And if I basically go and look at these guys right here, note that basically for them, they basically have like a fire like weaker like sort of fire line, and there's actually something to note by the way about like different factions in this game. They all have like their different like sort of like units you basically play with, but their units basically that you play with like are all like shall we say specialized in some ways and stuff like that. I'll note that basically for like the Legions of the Damned, by the way, they basically orient themselves to having like very very big units like the Fiend here. So basically like the Goatman basically this is like a 2-tier unit basically over here that has like high health and like good damage, so very like powerful like sort of frontline unit. They also have access to like these like marble gargoyles, which is basically basically he's like another like 2-tier unit, like it takes up like 2 spaces in the battle line. This guy basically has like a range attack to hits like everyone. They have like a very like powerful mage line over here, so they have like witches and stuff like that, and like succubus, which like has like as I said like these guys have like a mind attack, so if they like use this basically on you, they can cause you like to basically run away. There's a witch basically does like sort of like the same thing. And then they have like of course like their like mace line down here, of course, like they have like powerful mages like they like make use of if they want to, so they have like the incubus which basically like petrify like all their foes. And they have like the Pandemonius, which basically can like do a lot of fire damage to everyone. And of course they have their support units as well, by the way. So like they have like the Demon here, you have like the Moloch, Beast, Demon Lord. So I'll note basically stuff I note about this game, by the way. You'll note that the Empire basically has like support units that are sort of like heals and stuff like that, but every other faction will have like like these like big tank units like these guys here. So they have like the demons basically for like the like Legion of the Damned. And if I basically jump out again here, if I jump into like say like the like the dwarves basically, so let's go ashes to acid again. Whoops, I clicked the wrong thing there. So and I'm just hitting all the wrong buttons, because I'm being stupid, but whatever. Single player, new quest, ashes to ashes. Here's like the mountain clans basically over here, by the way, so we're just going to jump in with them for a moment. I'll note that with the mountain clans, by the way, to basically have access to like rock giants basically as their support units. So you'll note that basically for like all the factions except for like the Empire, their support units are like these big like tanky guys, like the rock giants, like the Tempest Giant, the Ice Giant. And note by the way as well that like you'll find like there's always gonna be like these like other support units basically elsewhere sometimes. So like the special unit for like the like mountain clans are like the bear here, and like the next jumper is like the Yeti. And like I'll note, I think for like the like I think for the undead horse they don't have a special unit, so they basically have like well they don't have like a 2-tier special unit. They do have special units, so like the like undead, they're like the werewolves, but they're like special units are not like like big and like tanky like the dwarves or like the demons and stuff like that. And by the way, they have like I'll note that basically like for the dwarves, by the way, I'll note that each of like the different like factions basically have like sort of like tier like sort of starts, by the way, as well. I'll note that like the Legion of the Damned, they have like a very like fast sort of start because they basically have like very strong like like sort of like early units. But like the dwarves here, they basically have a lot like sort of like weaker units basically early on, and like they get stronger as like you upgrade them. So the dwarves will basically get really strong as you go along, like later on into the game. While like for demons, they'll basically like be strong from the get go, and like they'll have like a sort of like array of like differences as you go along. Basically, like they get the incubus like which can like fear like or paralyze people. They have like their like other guys that basically can constantly like to run away and stuff like that. But whatever. All right, so that's basically enough like explanation for stuff right here. We're just gonna jump back into like my saga then. So, Alright, so yeah, we're back basically in here. So, I'll note that basically for like, just like going like, of like this game here, we're gonna basically play with like, our like, our old hero here. We're basically putting like this stuff on him right here, giving us stuff right here. I might actually just leave this behind for now in the capital because, I'll basically like probably make a mage like again to like, carry us around, so we'll do that with him. Alright, so, What's this guy basically gonna run around with you know, the idea for like this, like, you know, one right here. Not by the way, I'm gonna want to basically build like, you know, some fires for this guy, so let's get ourselves basically a couple fires here. And let's drop them right there. And for the moment, let's just build ourselves this, like, you know, acolyte right here. Because, like, you know, he can basically heal our guys and keep them going a little bit longer. We'll probably carry around this guy eventually, but, you know, yeah, we're basically fine as it is, basically, so we'll kick him around eventually, but, you know, we're basically gonna focus on, like, trying to get, like, you know, my, like, you know, front line basically up a little bit first, so that's fine. Alright, so let's turn on the music here. Now, I'm gonna basically try to, like, you know, like, talk about, like, the different, like, units basically, like, have access to as I go along here at this point, but, you know, we'll get to that as we, like, go along to it, so let's just do some easy battles here, basically start off with my guys here, so...
My liege.
Maybe I'll fight these, like, goblins basically up here first. And let's just see here. Let's kill off this goblin. There was that goblin. Quick kill for this guy. So there we go, got some like easy experience, it's fine. And I can't exactly get right back to like, you know, where I need to go, so well, that's fine. We'll get down here, we'll basically hit these goblins facing next and let's go from there. So, end our turn. I don't know why it's like no music at all, by the way, at this point, so I might want to just like, you know, quickly, like, you know, just do a quick save here, so we're just gonna call this Empire Save 1. Because I'm sure you guys basically want to have a little bit of background music for this game, so, you know, there we go. Alright, so we got ourselves enough gold basically to, like, you know, buy some stuff here, so we're gonna get ourselves a chapel basically. Now, I'm not by the way as well, by the way. For this, like, this mission here, the reason I'm basically going for, like, you know, the Inquisitor line is because, like, you know, the units will be fighting right here are gonna be the undead. And they're basically gonna have like ghosts and stuff in their army as we get along to them. So having the Inquisitors will be very useful to, like, cause, you know, basically avoid their, like, you know, mind-based attacks. So we're just gonna get ourselves, like, you know, Inquisitor basically show them off because it's like, you know, showing them off and also because it's useful in this mission basically. So
Get them!
let's fight these goblins here. So let's hit this guy. Hit him. Hit him. Nice hit. Nice hit. Nice hit. A little bit more experience there. You know, I'm tempted to show off like the skeleton base over here so you guys can see, like, you know, the mind-based attacks of the undead, but, you know, we'll get to that as we go along, so
Get them!
let's hit this guy for now. Bang. Nice hit. Alright, so this guy's actually gonna take a little damage this time around, but that's fine. Let's heal him up, and we'll go 1, 2, and 3. Oh, we missed. These goblins doesn't really matter if we miss like that, because like, this guy's gonna be able to, like, you know, kill them anyways, but, you know. It's annoying nonetheless to have those guys missing. Now, I'm trying to basically think what I basically want to do for this, like, orc down here, by the way, because, like, you know, I know that the orc's basically gonna probably, like, you know, two-shot, like, one of my, like, fires if I'm not careful, but, you know, I have to get the experience anyways, so, fun. A little bit more land there.
Get them!
Alright, so let's just try and focus on this orc. We're gonna kill him. Did a lot of damage to this guy here, but whatever. We'll heal him up. This big hit. Oh, bad miss. But he's dead. Well, that's nice. Alright, so we basically got through this orc here, got some good experience for these guys right here. Alright, so that's nice. Now, nobody basically will want to, I can actually, like, you know, take these guys out and, like, you know, use, like, the mage for a little bit to give this guy basically a chance to heal up here a little bit, so we'll do that maybe. And let's just see here. Let's go after these thugs maybe up here at this point, so
Get them!
We'll do that right now. This guy's gonna take a lot of damage by the way, but you know, this is how it's gonna be. You might actually die if I'm not careful, but you know. Let's do this. That was a bad miss, but oh well. Heal him up to try and keep him alive a little longer. Kill him. There's a pass. It sucks to fight thugs, but you know, whatever. Gotta get myself a rock plant over here at some point, so let's look into that. There's a potion of protection right there. I suppose we want to get ourselves the rock plant right now, so we'll do that right now. By the way, you can actually rename your leaders in this game, so we're just gonna rename this guy to Huno.
For the High Father.
And her job will be is to run up here to, like, you know, plant a flag for us, so we'll do that with her. Getting a life man is sort of important right now, so let's do that with her or him, depending on how you want to look at it. We'll spot our fire piece at this point. And I guess we'll go after the skeleton at this point, so let's move this guy over here. Might we'll go after those guys at some point, we'll see.
Get them!
Now, on the body, this ghost back here, he's going to be able to paralyze one of the units if he, like, you know, gets his hit off, so it's very likely that one of these guys is going to get like, paralyzed and I don't do anything, but you know, whatever. Hit this guy. Going for a mage there apparently, but whatever, that's fine. Here you. So yeah, basically like, you know, these ghosts basically right here. If you basically have like these guys have mind ward on like your fighters here, they won't be able to be paralyzed by like the ghosts and stuff like that, which is like very useful, so getting like some like, you know, immunities on these guys is like a nice thing to have basically. That's out of the way. I want to basically get like a thief or something to explore at some point, but whatever, it's fine.
Get them!
Let's try and take this guy on. Big hit to him. Big hit to him. If I'm lucky, I might be able to kill this guy off before he gets in our hit off, so... Well, maybe not. Kill this guy off. There goes my squire, but, oh well. There he goes. Alright, so we finally got ourselves our, like, level up for, like, Yester here. He uses, just, like, shy of, like, a little, like, free there before, so now he picks you up a little free. That's fine.
I'm listening.
Alright, so there's some more thugs basically over here. And I could try and grab that in a moment, but, let's go up here first. By the way, I gotta resurrect these guys at this point, so... We are ourselves a temple at this point, I guess, so whatever. Alright, so I'll note this name basically is like a name for like a rock planter. Didn't think to have a rock planter up in my area, but okay, they have a rock planter around me. Interesting.
I'm listening.
Let's get you over here maybe. Just gonna look around here, I guess. So nothing but like, stuff up here, I guess, that's fine.
My liege.
There's a life potion. So, this, like, rock band is gonna play a rock basically on my gold mine, by the way, so I have to basically take that away, but whatever.
For the High Father.
That's fine. Alright, let's get ourselves a temple. Let me see, heal up my guys. Yep. Gonna lose my gold for a little bit right there, but that's fine. We're gonna, like, deal with a little loss of gold,
For the
I
High
guess.
Father.
Let's get you over here for a moment. Alright, so let's get ourselves some easy experience killing this guy off, I guess, so...
Get them!
Now, well, basically, like, have the, options, let's just talk about, like, the units, basically, like, of the undead hordes here, because, like, I can basically mouse over and such. So, not like the basic fighting unit for, like, the undead, like, race is basically the warrior. So, this is the basic fighting unit of the undead. They're useless in the back row. Something note, by the way, about, like, the stuff in this game, by the way. You note that, like, all the different, like, factions, like, units also have, like, different sorts of, like, stats and stuff like that as well. So, the undead warrior basically right here, you can see you have, this guy has, like, 120 HP right here. He has basically 15 initiative and 25 damage, but, not this basically HP right here. If I can compare it to, like, this fighter here, by the way, note that this guy basically has only 100 HP, so the fighter is most efficient when placed in the front row, protecting the weaker units in the back row. So, note that basically the Empire here. This guy basically, like, he levels up a lot faster than, like, say, like, this warrior here. Because basically this guy, like, he takes, like, 15 or more experience, but, this guy basically has, like, more, like, HP to make up for it. There's something very interesting about, like, the Empire, by the way, there. It's actually worth knowing, by the way, the Empire basically has, like, this sort of, like, fragile units in this game, while, like, say, the Undead basically has, like, the more, like, shall we say, like, specialized units in this game. This is throw out there, but whatever. Let's see here. She can paralyze, by the way, so that's gonna be kind of annoying, so... trying to decide how I want to basically do this. Let's go after him. Nice big damage to him there.
Invocare.
I might not be able to kill this party as I am right now, but we'll see.
Invocare.
Alright, so note that basically she has, like, a similar, like, chance to paralyze, like, the ghost here. So she has a fairly good chance to miss, but whatever. Alright, so now it's basically her.
Invocare.
And by the way, before I basically forget here, so... the spirits of unfaithful wives wander about as banshees, planting rods to spread death across the lands. So I'll note that basically, like, this is like the, undead rod planter, by the way. She's basically a ground-based, like, unit. She has, like, death immunity. She basically has, like, paralysis attack like a ghost, so, I'm not going to basically run into, like, the ghost basically, like, the undead hordes. These guys are actually kind of, like, interested in a basic fight because they're kind of weak, actually, but whatever. Let's heal you up.
Invocare.
That's a big miss right there. Bad miss right there.
Invocare.
I'm not doing too great for Earnest here, I guess.
Invocare.
We're gonna win eventually.
Invocare.
Get some good experience for it. Alright, so you see some plus signs basically for these guys right here, by the way. I'm not, by the way, basically get these guys basically up to, like, you know, just like their experience level, and you don't have like the, you know, structure basically built for like upgrade them. They'll get these plus signs. This basically means that these guys can upgrade, but they need their structure basically built so that they can upgrade. So we basically get ourselves like our, like, you know, better like units in a moment here, but we'll have to, like, you know, wait till I actually build them. My focus is actually on reviving my guys right now, so we're just gonna go in here, for example, basically go to, like, you know, the army screen. Get this by basically, like, you know, heal up and stuff like that.
My liege.
I'm listening.
Are you gonna pick this up? So there's a healing scroll, by the way. Now, she needs to come down here to get rid of his rod, so we'll send her down in this direction now at this point.
My liege.
Yes, so I'll basically just go in here, I'll basically revive his guy, so revive his unit. And let's just see here. I might actually put Yester on the front line to, like, fight this orc here, to, like, just get him out of the way, so we might do that. Or those peasants basically up there are a lot more tempting to basically fight, so might do that too. Or we're trying to take over, like, the land over here, who knows, we'll see. Decisions, who do we basically fight basically is the thing, right? So I can completely heal this guy if I want to, by the way. Now, you know what? It's actually worth doing if I want to actually buy myself a fire racer right here to, like, you know, just have fully, like, you know, heal fighter. I think we're gonna do like this basically for a moment, just, like, you know, get this guy basically healed up and such. And the reason I'm basically gonna do it like this, by the way, is just like, you know, I basically like to sort of like trip on our fighters, like, you know, having reserve. Griffin over there. I might be able to take out this town with, like, these, like, you know, this combination right here, basically, so let's run over this way, I think, with him.
I'm listening.
Now let's fight.
Get them!
Alright, so these guys are still going to be, like, unable to upgrade because they don't have the structures for them, but, you know, we still have access to these guys here to do stuff, so hit this guy. Now this guy's going to take a lot of damage here because, like, you know, both these guys are going to focus on him because he's basically weaker, but, you know, get rid of him. That's what I missed, but whatever.
Invocare.
This guy heal. Nice big kill this guy right there. Alright, so, McLuhan. Rescued peasants told us that the passage to the south is guarded by a terrible werebeast, half man, half wolf. Their militia attempted several times to destroy them, but at last their weapons were ineffective. Maybe magic could kill the beasts. On the party over here is basically, like, you know, a bunch of werewolves basically, so I have to fight them soon, but whatever. Alright, so these guys are gonna, like, just hang out here for a moment, just heal up, that's fine.
For the High Father.
Let's get her down here, I guess, for now.
For the High Father.
You know, I'm gonna basically put, like, the fire basically in her party, you know, think in a moment, because she can basically heal him. So we'll basically show it off soon, I guess. But whatever. The undead are being quite busy, but whatever. Okay, let's get rid of this rod.
My liege.
At this point, I just want to heal these guys basically up a little bit, I think, but, you know. On the basically, like, early on, like, you know, mainly, like, drive I just want to aim for is, like, you know, get my, like, you know, my guys basically upgrade, so. Let's see here. By the way, I can get, like, the cleric and the patriarch if I want to at this point, but, you know. Let's focus down on the priest line basically for now, I think. So we'll get ourselves a priest. So basically, can upgrade these guys here. You know, I might go for a center over here is for now. Now I'll go for this guy right here, so.
Get them!
Let's take these peasants basically on for now. Kill off him. Kill off this guy.
Invocare.
Alright, so, this guy should level up. So, there's basically our priest right there.
I'm listening.
My liege.
Now, I should probably note by the way I can actually cast spells, but you know, we have to build up our temple forts, or our mage tower fort. So I'll have to aim to do that at some point. Okay, let's get ourselves the mage basically like upgrade over here as well, so we'll get him. Let's fight these guys next for it. We'll get the experience basically done. Hit this guy because he's actually weaker, I guess. Kill him. Hurt him.
Invocare.
Heal up him. Alright, so we still have to get our fires basically upgrade to, like, you know, these hunters, but you know, they're getting there basically, like, you know, slowly. I'm trying to go for these guys here, but they're gonna be really painful to fight, so. Should I as a thing or should I not? You know what, let's just go up to the hideout here, because I don't think it's a tough fight
For the
there,
High
so
Father.
we'll just basically go take it out. We'll grab you, we'll throw this basically in here. I'll have to send like my, like, you know, character over here at some point do stuff, but you know, she can actually be used to explore, so let's get over here for now. See what we can basically find.
For the High Father.
There's a couple, like, you know, folks in this, like, you know, place over here apparently. Interesting, so, there's another, like, undead horde around here apparently.
My liege.
We'll deal with them when we get around to it, but you know, let's just go up here I guess for now. Alright, so yeah, we can basically handle this basically, so let's see here. That's a bad miss, but well. He's gonna take a lot of damage unfortunately, but whatever. Alright, so I don't want this guy taking too much damage here, so let's take off one of the archers. And let's just see here. I'm actually gonna pass this guy's turn for a moment, just so this guy can heal him up. You know, let's kill this guy off here for heal. That's something to know about the Empire way, because they have, like, you know, their healer always able to, like, to cast spells, like, you know, after the end of turn. You can basically get, like, free heal stuff if you want to, like, to heal up your guys and, like, you know, keep them going, like, you know, a little bit fresher. There's something to sell, by the way, that's pretty nice.
I'm listening.
Well, we got some gold from that, so we can basically buy some stuff here. At this point, we're gonna buy ourselves, like, the, like, you know, or I have the mage tower, so. Let's get ourselves the guild here. And basically get ourselves a thief. Now this guy I want to basically send over to like
What
this guy over here, I guess. So let's move down here toward him. It sounds like there's like another thief over here, so that's fine. We just like just visit him and say like hi. Let's research some spells. All right, so we're gonna get ourselves living armor here, I guess. I'm not bothered by the point for living armor since I can use it to like explore like rooms and stuff like that if I want to. So you can go into like the haunted halls of it, do stuff like that. Also, like to look around over here as well if we get a chance to. So no, can't right just get in there just yet. But whatever. All right, well.
I'm listening.
Oh, interesting. This is like an actual army over here, apparently.
What now? I'll do my best.
So, enter a spy. Interesting, so this is actually a Death Knight over here, so... Note that this guy's got a Warlock, a Spectre, a Ghost, so... Interesting party over here, he's got his little undead, like, fortress, apparently. Alright, so it's basically an enemy party racer running around, you gotta watch out for that. So I want to basically swing down and kill like that party racer before he has a chance to do anything, so... We'll go in back, like, down there, I guess. Kill off this guy. Let's do this. Level of experience is lovely.
For the High Father.
There's some runestone map, by the way, so we can basically cast some spells here if I like to like grab it. Well, let's put that right there for now. Now, because this guy basically is kind of weak over here, I'm actually tempted to take him out, so... I'm really tempted to summon like the living armor to fight this guy right here. Just so I can basically like, prevent him like, from doing stuff. Maybe we'll do it right now. Alright, so here's basically the enemy party, right? Basically, like, is stuff right here. So, this is like a Death Knight. Basically, it's like, they're like, really like here for like the, like, undead hordes. The Death Knight's ferocity in battle is unmatched. His high leadership and flying ability are his greatest assets. So basically, this is like the undead's like, hero. He has like, a little bit more health than like, our like Pegasus Knight. But, whatever. Not too powerful, we basically take him on. Let's take him out. Especially while he's dead, basically like this. I've probably no problem, it's like living armor here, basically to summon, so... For support in battle and exploration, the Empire summons the magically animated armor. It's perfect this guy has a mind meter, by the way, so he's actually not going to be unaffected by like both like these like paralyzed attacks for like these guys here, so... If I take out this like Warlock right here, he actually won't be able to like, recalibrate it, basically, so... This guy's doomed to die now. Because the ghosts, basically, these evil spirits are known to paralyze the victims in battle. Beware they can't suffer great damage, so... Because, like, they can't, like, paralyze my guy, they're just sitting ducks. And by the way, continuing your insane studies, warriors can control more effectively the powers of death in battle. So there's our spellcaster. There's our upgrade ghost, so... When a ghost power grows, his paralysis attack is more powerful, so... A little bit more, a little bit more chance to paralyze, but, not much more. A little more health. I can actually go in here and wipe out these guys as well, so there's like the warrior again, there's the warlock. A lot of experience for this guy here, I guess, but whatever.
For the High Father.
Now?
So they got themselves an undead, bashing up here. You gotta watch out for. That's fine. I didn't expect them to have anything up here, but that's fine. I can deal with it. So, whatever. Thinking about it's probably gonna be the maces up here is gonna upgrade next, or these guys over here. So whatever. Probably want to get one of them basically sooner than later. But I know that they basically revive this guy because I killed him and all you have to do is revive and heal him. So that's what they did.
My liege.
Alright, I want to take out this town sooner than later, I guess. So we're gonna just got basically back to the capital to throw him in here to heal up his troops, I guess.
For the High Father.
There's an orc champion over here, apparently. There's a town over this way, I guess. That's probably another undead town, by the way, so I have to watch out for that, but whatever.
Yes.
Send you in here, we'll visit the ruin. So it's got a couple orcs in, apparently.
I'm listening.
Well, basically, I'll just keep researching spells, I guess, so... Well, you can get, Mind Wards if you want to, make your guys basically immune to, perilous attacks, but, whatever. We don't really need, you don't need to cast this that much, so whatever. Holy Armor, not bad. We can, use this basically to, make our guys, more durable. This is a nice spell to basically get if you want to basically, be able to hit stuff. And generally nice too. I may want to get to healing the spell so you can, heal up my guys a little easier. But let's just go for simple stuff over here for now. Initiative.
For the High Father.
Oh! So we've made ourselves a new party over here, this guy over here, so... Warlock, Death Knight, Warrior right there, apparently. I guess I want to chase that guy down, so... We'll do some quick kills to these guys right here.
What now?
I could actually poison this guy's party, but let's just go this way for now.
For the High Father.
Yeah, this guy's got being on here. So there's a Templar, by the way. That's their the Templar is basically the warrior type, but for the undead that has wards and stuff like that. So you can show off him, I guess. There we go, a little bit more gold.
What now?
Now here's a question, can I actually research haste at this point? I can. So if I want to actually attack this guy's party right now, I think I will, so... We're just gonna haste my guys here to attack him.
Get them!
So, there's the Death Knight, by the way. Let's just see how terrible he is based on fight, but he's not that terrible really, so whatever. Well, I just missed, that's terrible on its own thing. 1 hit, 2 hits, ow. Alright, so that sucked, but well. Let's see here. Heal my warriors comparative, basically keep him alive, so we'll do that. Let's kill off him. I know that the warrior here basically has a fairly good damage of 50 damage on even tier 1 units, so he hits pretty hard, but whatever. And heal up this guy. Well, that was unnecessary. We missed ourselves a Witch Hunter, so... There's my upgrade Witch Hunter right there.
I'm listening.
Yes.
Alright, Alright, well, this seems like a good stopping point for like the first episode. We basically like, you know, explore our like terrain a little bit. We took out like a couple like undead parties. We'll save her here. Like, I'll actually save her right here. And I'll see you guys as I basically continue around for now, so take care.